The Curious Case of the Floating Classroom. Once upon a time, in the bustling town of Lernsville, there was an extraordinary school named Discovery Elementary. This wasn't just any ordinary school, it was known for its innovative teaching methods and adventurous spirit. But the most remarkable feature of Discovery Elementary was its floating classroom at large. Students explored the river on a sturdy raft. One sunny morning, Ms. Harper excitedly announced a class plan. "Today, we're going to investigate the water quality of our river," she said, her eyes twinkling with excitement. "We'll collect samples, observe wildlife, and understand the importance of keeping our waterways clean." The students buzzed with anticipation as they boarded the floating classroom. Among them was Leo, a curious and inventive boy with a knack for asking insightful questions. As the raft gently drifted downstream, Leo noticed something unusual. The water, usually clear and sparkling, appeared murky, and an unpleasant odor wafted through the air. "Miss Harper," Leo called out, "why does the river look and smell different today?" Miss Harper frowned, her brow furrowing in concern. "That's a keen observation, Leo. Let's investigate further." The students worked together, collecting water samples, noting the color, smell, and any visible debris. They observed fewer fish swimming beneath the surface and spotted bits of trash tangled in the reeds along the riverbank. Back at school, they analyzed their findings. The water samples contained higher levels of pollutants, and the presence of aquatic life had decreased compared to previous observations. Ms. Harper explained, "It seems our river is facing pollution issues. This is a serious matter, as it affects not only the wildlife but also our community." Leo's friend, Maya, raised her hand. "What can we do to help, Miss Harper?" Ms. Harper smiled, proud of her students' eagerness to make a difference. "There are several steps we can take. First, we can organize a community cleanup to remove the visible trash. Second, we can educate others about the importance of disposing waste properly. And third, we can work with local authorities to identify and reduce the sources of pollution." Inspired, the students sprang into action. They designed posters highlighting the importance of keeping the river clean and presented their findings at a town meeting. Their passion ignited the community, leading to a large turnout for the river cleanup event. Leo, Maya, and their classmates donned gloves and, alongside volunteers, meticulously removed trash from the river and its banks. They found plastic bottles, old tires, and even a rusted shopping cart. As they worked, they discussed how these items could harm wildlife and disrupt the ecosystem. The local newspaper caught wind of their efforts and featured them in an article titled, "Young Environmentalists Lead the Charge in River Restoration." The publicity attracted more attention to the cause, prompting local businesses to sponsor recycling programs and fund educational workshops. Over time, the river began to heal. The water regained its clarity, fish returned in greater numbers, and the unpleasant odor dissipated. The students continued to monitor the river's health, ensuring that their hard work wasn't in vain. One day, as they floated on the now pristine river, Miss Harper addressed her class. "I'm incredibly proud of each of you. You've demonstrated that with knowledge, teamwork, and determination, we can tackle environmental challenges and make a lasting impact." Leo grinned, looking at his friends. "We didn't just learn about science, we became scientists in action." The students cheered, knowing they had made a difference in their community and gained valuable life lessons about responsibility, stewardship, and the power of collective effort. Moral: taking care of our environment is a shared responsibility. Through education, community involvement, and proactive efforts, we can preserve nature for future generations.